Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Congratulations, each and every one of you. We have officially hit our $1,000 goal. All it took was 2 weeks of this month, and we were able to smash that goal to pieces. I want to thank you guys so much for all you've done. That is an amazing accomplishment that cannot go unnoticed. You all have done such an amazing job. And as I mentioned last night, at 3 in the morning probably, I am so proud of this group. I'm so proud of this community. I'm so happy that y'all are able to move the mountains that I have set before you. It legitimately warms my heart to know that just by being here, by just proposing the challenge to you all meet it with such fervor. It makes me so happy. I'm so you all are literally the best. And I don't think anybody, I don't think I could put into words how happy you all have made me. I tried last night. I really did. Talking about how I built this place for myself and how it's grown into such an amazing place for so many people. The fact that we can raise this amount of money in such a short amount of time for, let's be honest, not really the best rewards for some of y'all. Like I look at the rewards I give y'all and I'm just like, wow, I could really be doing so much better. But y'all prove me wrong every single time I do this. It honestly makes me... It's amazing. It's an amazing accomplishment. And I'm so happy. I don't know, I've been talking about this with my coworkers about the progress y'all been making, and their shock when they see you all, when I talk about you all, and what you guys accomplish by me just putting stuff out there for you all, makes me so... It warms my heart to know them. It makes my heart... It warms my heart to see you guys do this kind of stuff. But of course, what kind of charity would it be if we stopped halfway? What kind of charity could we really say that we tried our best if we hit the goal and then just stop? Rewards are a side goal. The fact that donations happened at all are great. Exactly. Every dollar that was raised was a dollar that could have gone anywhere, but instead went to charity. And I am so proud of you all for that. The fact we get rewards at all is great, and you're doing a great job. Thanks for making the goal. Yeah. But, like I said, can we really call it a charity event if we don't continue? If I don't put some more goals out there for you? Sure, I half expected you guys not to hit 1,000. I really should stop underestimating you all. But just because you guys it's proved me wrong doesn't mean I can't see just how far y'all will go. I want you all to know these next couple redeems are not anything that you all should stress yourself about. They are not something that is crazy. They are not something that you should be like, that I will not. I am already so proud of you all. So I guess with that being said, I should probably go ahead and start opening up the ones, and we'll take them one at a time. The next stretch goal that we have set up. Damn, really gotta doubt us like that? I'm sorry, I can't help it. If I doubt myself, I gotta doubt others. That's a joke, by the way. I actually think y'all are amazing and insane. Listen, there's so many, cool things that this has done. First stretch goal that I'm adding. 1,000, if we reach 1,150, I will be doing a cooking stream. Just a cooking stream. I don't do those that often, and I know you guys, I do cooking sometimes. So, it's pretty neat, pretty nice. Uh, you know, just seems like a good idea. Um, I really wish I had something more than the image that I have on screen right now, but I really don't. So we're just gonna keep going through this because this is a just chatting stream, and you know, I'll cook something fun. I'll find a recipe in one of my many recipe books. Hell, I might even have you guys vote on which recipe we do, and then I cook that. I'll have like a poll on which cookbook, and then which section of that cookbook, and then which item in that cookbook. Like a triple vote of sorts. Next up, at 1,250, a plus 250, a plus 24 hours to a sequel marathon stream. Now, this is not adding to the 72-hour marathon stream that we have already earned. This is going to be a completely separate thing, and yeah. May I recommend a cake of some kind? I might consider that. That might be fun. But yeah, every $250 added on from this point will add to a sequel stream, a sequel marathon stream. Basically meaning that sometime within the next year, I will have to do a secondary 72-hour stream if we hit the max goal. I don't expect us to. I really don't. Because 1,000 is already a lot of money. Legitimately. For someone who averages like roughly 10 viewers per stream on like a good month, that is literally $100 per person. That is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. And so I don't want any of you feeling like you have to go out of the way. But if I wouldn't feel like I've done my job if I didn't at least put it out there. At $1,350, that cooking stream will be upgraded to a maid dress cooking stream. Now, a lot of you know from my previous cooking streams that I have worn a maid dress, and a fair number of you have probably been wondering, why haven't you done more cooking streams? Why haven't we seen more of the maid dress? And I'll be completely and utterly transparent with you. I flexed and the sleeves popped off. Legitimately. It was not designed to fit me. And honestly, understandable. I got it off of Throne as a joke. But this time, I'd probably have to actually order something that is meant to fit me. So, look forward to that if we hit that. I'm already regretting making it solo. Buff term? Listen, I know it seems silly, but I know I'm just a little guy on stream, but I actually got some muscle on me. Not anything that I've trained, just because I was raised in the South and I've done a lot of yard work in my past. It is quite it is not anything that But yeah, those streams are out there, so if you want any idea of what it might look like, you can get an idea from there. Also, I might have to have you guys vote on which maid dress I get. Because the first one I got was quite literally the bog standard, black French maid dress. But, I know a couple of my mods were like, yeah, you should have them vote on the color. Which is what I wanted to do for the dyeing my hair that I gave you guys the option for, but no one really voted in the polls, which was unfortunate. Ah, well, worst comes to worst. Yeah. 350. I believe next up is 1,420. Blazin'. I'm not gonna explain that one. That one you can get the gist of. Oh, It's I don't think I have to explain why the number has been chosen. Next up is after that one is the 500, 1,500, which is, if I can find it, another extra 24 hours onto the sequel marathon stream, obviously. Yeah, it's self-explanatory. I don't have to explain it. Next up is 1,690. Nice. If I can find it. There it is. Nice. 1,690. Whew. You know. What's the next? 1,750, which maxes out our sequel marathon stream. It's self-explanatory, but does it actually do anything? It does do something for the rest of the month. You know what? Sure. I will actually explain that one. The 600 the 1,691, that one doesn't do anything. The 1,421, I may or may not have my character having some really groovy glasses and having having something that looks like they may or may not be smoking in their mouth for the rest of the month. Or or actually, you know what? It might be easier to turn that into a redeem where like you guys can just cause it to happen on stream as a new command or something. But yeah, 750. Next up is 1,800, which name is 1-800-555-LOTL. Don't call that number. It does not go anywhere. You can tell by the 555. I'm thinking I wanted to set up a stream where I get some of my friends, Mage, Zach, and Elback, and I get them to find as many silly commercials as they can, and we do like a group watch stream together because they're actually some of the best friends that I got, and I think it would be really neat to have them in on this. Next up is 1976, The Rainbow Connection. Which, the way Elle described it to me, was I do a cover of The Rainbow Connection, from the Muppets, and I thought it might be neat to get myself a Kermit the Frog model. Oh, man. 1976. The one after that is 1987. It is called The Bite Of. More or less, Elle will be given a week later on during the year where they get to choose how to schedule it. I will give them my work schedule and we will work around it. And I will play a bunch of FNAF games of their choosing in whatever order that they decide for that week. You can tell a lot of these are just kind of, Kermit the Frog. Yeah, I love it. Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog. Oh, man. Oh, God. The one after that one is the 2000, which is a double tax refund, which means that I will be adding an extra month onto your tax refund, which means that you won't just have April, you won't just have May, you will also have June. And those 3 months, and I'll be giving you all of April and May when it occurs, like when the end of May occurs. But June will have, basically during the entire month of June, you can guarantee that all of your, like, points that you spend during that month are just going to be given back to you. Which I think is a very nice way of doing things. Now, that gets us up to 2,000. There are technically, I believe, 3 more redeems that I have set. Or do I? No, sorry. 4 more redeems that I can set for this. One of them, I know for a fact we're never hitting. And so I'm not even going to let you guys see it unless we hit 2,000. I have literally put it at such a high thing that if I do it, it will make what we've done already look awful. But I'm going to give you guys the option to reveal the next two after 2000. Now, I'm not going to run a poll or anything. I'm just going to take a general consensus from chat. Go ahead and tell me if you would like to see it, if you would like to not. The moment I turn it on, I can't turn it off again. I can no longer turn them off after they have been shown. So let that be known. Any of you got any? If you give me your answers right here, right now. Also, while I'm doing this, I'm going to do a chug, because even though the chug thing's broken, it doesn't mean I can't honor the chug. We got one, but yes. Yeah. We got two for yes. Come on, I gotta get at least three. We assume that like a third of the people are that we assume that at least a third of the people who watch on a regular basis are lurkers. So I'm just gonna assume that we only need a third. What's happening? I've revealed all the way up to 2000, and I'm offering to show the next two that are there. Not the like super big ones that are not the super big ones, but like the ones that we added that are like year based. You get it, El. You know, some of the stuff we did yesterday. Show them. That's 3. I think that's enough. I'm gonna do the tone, and then I'm gonna show them. What's the last thing? No, wait. What's my relationship with food? It makes me happy. I like eating. I like good food. Also, term chug again. What do you mean chug again? Oh, right. 1 sec. Let me go and get some water, because I actually ran out of water. I guess fireball in your hearts. Boom! Oh, my hearts! Welcome in, Vital. I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm getting some water. Go ahead and someone fill in Vital.
Thank you for the sub, Vital_gold. You've been here for 22 months in a row. Like I said, fireball.
I'm back with my water. Like I said, fireball! Not fireball! Oh, man. Welcome in, and thank you for 22 months, Vital. Term is showing off the next milestone since we hit 1,000 donated. Absolutely. We already hit my main goal. We've already done everything that I wanted to do for this month, and so this next couple are going to be interesting. So, these next two. If we hit 2,000, like, I'm not gonna lie, I might just donate to them myself, because they're so low compared to everything else. They're so, like, low on the totem pole that, like, I could absolutely, like, donate the amount of money needed. The next one is 2008, which we have dubbed the Orange Box. Which will mean that I will dedicate a stream to each of the games in the Orange Box. That means Half-Life 2. That means TF2. That means Portal 1. With those, I'll play a full stream of that. If I enjoy it, I'll complete the games. And I think that's a decent reward for that amount, because again, you can tell I really wasn't prepared for to make some of these. So some of these are literally just like 2008. Yeah, that's the year that came out. And the one after that is 2013. I heard Orange Box in my head snap to the stream like a sleeper agent. Oh no. Oh no. That's concerning. Oh no. You keep yourself safe, Wolves. TF2. But the last one is 2013. The Luigi Trilogy. Spelled completely wrong, but I think it's humorous. With the Luigi Trilogy, I've already played Luigi's Mansion 1. But if we hit that, during this year, I will play Luigi's Mansion 2 Dark Moon, as well as Luigi's Mansion 3. All on stream, all playing, top to bottom, beating the final boss. That seems like what we're done. You heard him, Jack. Get him into 2013. Done. What do you mean? Vital? I didn't realize you were such a Luigi fan. Wait a minute. That's actually kind of neat. So, now that I've gotten all of those, there are only 2 rewards after that. And I will simply tell you what they are, but I will not be revealing the price points until you get everything before this. Because I think that's fair. The first one, after 2013, is called the End of Year Refund, where I will ruin the Pebble economy at the end of the year and give you all of your points for the year back. I got the months, but I'm sensible. Valid. 3,000. That I just fucking said it. God damn it. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. And the one after that, which I won't talk about the number, I won't talk about the price for that one. All initial 2026 goals met. All the points for the year. You didn't hear nothing. You didn't hear nothing. All the points for the year. Because again, it's a big amount. You didn't hear it. You didn't hear nothing from nobody. You didn't hear it from me, that's for sure. Oh, man. But yeah, the last one is something that Elle came up with, and I thought was really cool. Because if we hit it, I get something really neat, and I thought it was only fair that I give it. I thought it was neat that I put it up there. All initial 2026 goals met. So you know all of the goals that we do this year, for like 1 to 1,000. We got changing the profile picture. We got this type of stream. We got play a rage game. All those basic things. Next year, when we do a charity event, I'll just automatically do them. They'll be scheduled, they'll be ready, they'll be put in. I didn't hear from you, I heard it from the voices. All of the stuff that we did this year from 1 to 1,000 will become a baseline thing that I just do during next year. You won't even have to raise a dime for next year to get those events. I won't be mentioning the price of it. Because, again, it's a lot of money. But if we hit it, that is what you will receive. If you hit 2,000, I'll go ahead and put it up. I'll let you guys know how much both of them are. Because you obviously don't know how much the end of your refund is. I never told you that. You heard him, Jack. Get the months for the children. Yeah, get the months for the children. Also, I need to actually chug this. But yeah. So, just to reiterate, all the milestones that we've received, all the milestones that we now have access to. We have, for 1,150, we have a cooking stream. 1,250, we will have a secondary marathon stream throughout the year that will be, and that will start off at 24 hours. 135,000, not 135,000, 1,350. That's different. That's a very different number. We will be adding a maid dress to the cooking stream. 1,500, adding an extra 24 hours to the second marathon stream. 1,006. Well, why is 1,400 not on there? One sec while I fix that. Do I do it? Do you do what? I'm sorry, do you do what? Do you do what, Vital? You're scaring me, Vital! No, yes. Listen, we have a whole month to get to, well, not a whole month, a whole half of a month to get to this. Ease up. Okay, there it is. 1,300, 1,500. 1,400 just ain't showing up, and I'm not sure why. I got paid a big sum last week. That's terrifying. 1,690. Nice. 1,750 plus 24 hours to the marathon. 1,800. 1-800-555 Lotto. 1,976. I have to go to like a bigger. Yeah, it's not letting me see all of the things here. I'm sensible, you say. I could instantly get us to 2K, but the cost is high. That is very high, Vital. That is very high. Keep yourself. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money, because that is a lot of money. Do what you are able to do safely without putting yourself in a bind. Because that is the only advice I can legally give you. Because it's your money, and it's a lot. It is a lot of money. 1,000 is what we've made over the course of a month. Like half a month. You know? Vital at your friend, all I'm going to say is please be responsible. Yeah, exactly. Listen to Cloud. I'll think about it. Good. I would much rather... Listen, these kids deserve money. They deserve this money to get themselves the treatment that they need. But it should not come at the cost of another person. You are a lovely individual, and they would feel awful knowing that you put that. I know that I have it on good authority that these kids would feel so guilty and awful if you put yourself in a bind. Make sure you're keeping yourself safe with the money. If you need that money saved, it's what it's for. But it is your money. Yeah, exactly. Be responsible. Yeah. I'll talk to my banker, aka my mom. Valid. You do whatever you need to do, okay? With that all being said, where were we? I might actually have to... Let me go to my campaign. It might be easier to view all those things there. Yeah, it might actually. Wow. Yeah, it's not... Huh. It just... There's 420. There's 1,500. 1,690. Nice. 1,750 is the extra 24. 1-800. 1976. 1987. 2013. And there's also a 2008 stuck in there. 1.5. 1.5. Well, what does 1.5 mean? Do you mean, like, yeah, 1.5K is, we have 48, that would get us all the way up to 48 hours on the sequel marathon stream that I will be doing at a later date. We already have a 72-hour stream planned, but because I have a strict rule that I don't go past 72 hours, that time would then be extended over into a future stream. It's like you guys know. You guys know how I am. I'm the king of the marathon streams. I'm technically the king of subathons according to Sky, but I think that was just, I'm not. I believe her, and I believe that I believe in her opinions, but also, like, I feel like there are people who have done better and much better, more well planned subathons than I have. Where you stopped, where I stopped. I don't remember. Anyway. But yeah, anyway, cooking stream, 24-hour stream, maid dress, blazing, 24 hours, nice, 24 hours, 1-800-555-LOTL, and then just the one after the other of like of like the finales. Never mind. Yeah, I'll be real. I have no clue where my brain is right now, because I'm honestly just like, I'm still in shock at the fact we've made it this far. Like, also, I should also mention, after this stream, currently, after this stream, Pebbles, the reward for, for like $5 to place a pebble on me, as a reward for all of you who have already for all of you who have donated or haven't donated but have been watching, all of that different stuff. The amount of times you just stream normally and I catch the beginning, go to sleep, and can watch another hour or so of the stream should say a lot. Yeah, it really does. But as I was saying, as a reward for all of you who have donated, who have watched, who have shared, who have done this stuff, I am now, for the rest of this event, going to be discounting 2 rewards. I might discount a third one depending on how I feel. The first one I'm discounting is Pebbles. Before, it was $5 and I would place a pebble on me, and as you can see, I've already been thoroughly pebbled. I have now set that to $1. Because again, we've hit our goal. I don't need that to be super expensive. And the next thing that I will be lowering will be Pitchfork's pull string of punishment. For $5, well, it used to be $10, but now for $5, Pitchfork will be deciding a punishment for me. It is not currently active. Because when I, this is going to be really funny, but the way that I set this up, Pitchfork doesn't count like individual $10 things. They simply look at the maximum amount we've raised, divide it by 10, and then like compare it to a counter that they have. Technically, if I divide that by 20, it would work with the $5 thing we have right now that I have it set to. But also, Pitchfork will basically be doing all of the ones they've done so far and whatever we do after. Which is a lot. It is a lot. So basically for the rest of this event, I will be getting non-stop Pitchfork punishments. Which is going to be interesting, to say the least. Ooh, it'll be fun. It'll be crazy, it'll be terrifying, it'll be something that I'm sure will be a time to remember. God. I'm still amazed. Top donators. You all are amazing. Never forget that. You all are literally some of the best people that I've ever met. And I can't wait to see what we do next. Okay. Anyway, this was kind of just going to be a just chatting stream where I talk about all of the stuff and I reveal the new goals. I don't really have anything planned for after this. I kind of expected it to take longer, but I guess I just got pretty excited about the whole thing. So I think I'm just gonna spend like the next 20 or so minutes talking about St. Jude. And to do that, I'm actually going to quickly pull up their actual site. Let me just. There we are. Center horizontally. Yeah, that should work. So this is currently the page that we have. Do remember you can amplify this campaign if you actually have other people who you know. If you have other communities that you would like to share and raise money in this stuff in. Oh, we're going to slowly go infinite with this, so keep an eye out. With this little amplify button, if you go to like church or you go to work and there are people there who would like to donate to St. Jude, you can use this little link here to create an amplify link, and if they donate using that link, it will be attributed to you. It will support this thing, it will support this goal that we are all making, and it will be attributed to you. You will like it will say this person went out into the community and raised this much funds. So, if you go to church, if you go to school, if you go to work, if you go to any of those things, if you have a D&D group that you go to that like every month that like, really likes charity and wants to raise money, feel free. Like there are so many ways that you can donate through this, but that's me kind of before we get to St. Jude. Now that I think about it, I'm also going to show off the VTubers for St. Jude because this is the group that I've been raising money with this whole time, and I want to show you how much y'all as a community have been flexing on them. Legitimately, like you have been just showing them like the Lotl community, the Lighthouse group is more powerful than anything else combined. So we, as a group, all of these different VTubers, 54 members, 30 active campaigns, started in April. Technically started in April. Technically started a bit after, but don't worry about that. As you can see, their initial goal was to hit 1,000. We have done that on our own. They have raised a total of 6,000 as a group. No, thank you. They have raised a total of 6,000 as a group. We have contributed to 1/6 of that. The next highest person on the totem pole is Solia Sora, who has raised $610. We are $390 ahead of them. Mellow Club, a person who started when I started, who started raising money the same year that I did, has only raised about $565.07. I'm not gonna lie, it makes me so angry to see that 7 cents because I want to fix it. But also, like, Reishi, the leader of the group, the one who put this all together, has raised 500. They usually raise 1,000, roughly, sometimes more, sometimes less. I've checked out all of these people's accounts. Olska, love Olska. They've been doing really well. Olska is doing amazing. Super proud. Someone who has come in here 3, 4. Like, if we take the last 3 on the top 10, they just barely. Actually, wait. Yeah, they don't even make us. The amount that we have raised is more than the bottom 3 of the top 10. That's insane.
Fun fact, Term's computer is called the Pebble because it rocks.
It does.
Either that or because it crumbles under pressure.
I fall for that every time. But yeah, the fact that L here has raised it like 500 amongst this group. Not all of it has been for me. I think some of it has been for Olska as well. We got, Sky here, who has donated 215. We got 3 of our people who have donated in the top 10 donators of the entire group. It's like, and we've all done amazing work, all to raise money for St. Jude. The bottom 3 of the top 10 hurt my brain for no reason. Oh no, I gave psychic damage. But here we are. St. Jude Play Live. As you can see, campaign, play games, raise money, win prizes. That's what we're doing. We're raising money. That's what we've been doing since the beginning of this month. All money goes to St. Jude's Research Hospital for their research into cancer and other life-threatening diseases. Families never receive a bill from St. Jude because why would they? Why would you offer help and raise money if you weren't going to help people? Treatment invented at St. Jude have increased the overall childhood cancer rate by 20%, all the way to 80% since when they opened 60 years ago. Their end goal is to make sure that no child dies, like loses their light in the dawn of their birth. They do not want this to happen to them. And of course, they have some prizes that'll be sent out to people who have raised money. I know, so I've already gotten all of these. Don't look at that price. That y'all don't need to know that. They do this every year. They raise so much money. And the amount that we've already raised is amazing. Like, we have provided over 10 red wagons for patient transport, or like 6 weeks of groceries. Like, we've provided 4 days worth of oxygen for St. Jude patients. We've helped cover 3 chest x-rays. We could cover the airfare of 3 St. Jude parents and a parent for each of them. It's like, that's amazing. We're almost all the way to providing a day of chemotherapy. This stuff is insanely expensive, but the fact that the group as a whole has raised over $1.3 million is something that I can't wrap my head around. 1.3 million is a huge amount of money. It is an insane amount of money. It is a life-changing amount of money, and the amount of lives that they are changing constantly just by getting out here and raising money and offering support to these kids makes me so happy. It's so it warms my heart. I'm gonna hop into the 250 overall biggest fundraisers. We have raised so much money, and granted, we're not in the top 100. We're not in the top 100. People in the top 100 are people like Huts here, or I think I saw one name that I recognized, which was, I'm sure it was here. Thought I saw Smitty, but I could be wrong. I might have been wrong. I don't see Smitty in here. Ah, well. Just amazing. Florida woman. That's a great, I love that. Vidya James. You can see, hitting 2,000 would launch us up into the top 100. Which is hilarious. I don't think we're hitting that. Getting into 1.7, it is crazy the amount of money. Here, we are sitting firmly at the 175 75th spot. And there are other people who are slowly reaching this point too. Everybody's hitting 1,000. Mazard's here. Not the Shep Nerd, Optimus Kale, Flare 2V, Hey Reaper. All these people have done amazing work raising money. The fact that all you need is just over $500, just under $600, to get into the top 50 shows just how much just a couple people can do and change. Even the team's doing really well. We're 18th on that list. Yeah! We're 18th as a team. Top team fundraisers. The group is 18th. That's an insane amount of, kind of thing. That is, so shocking. And, again, it's It's so much money. The top fundraisers this week alone, like, it's so much. Like everybody in this group has been doing amazing. Everybody who's been doing great. Also, welcome in Super Fraz. I recently just showed off my new set of goals, which I guess I'll go over because why not? Why won't I guess I'll show the other team members. I'll be showing you guys later. 1,150, I'll be doing a cooking stream. 1,250, I'll be having a secondary set marathon stream because I'm not going past 72 hours, but I can do 2 separate 72-hour streams. I can do that. 1,350, I upgrade the cooking stream to include a maid dress because why not? 1,420, Blazin', self-explanatory. 1,500, 24-hour marathon stream, adding to that sequel, making it up to 48. 1,690, nice. 1,750, we will max out that sequel marathon stream. And I think that's a good place to put that because that would quite literally put me in the top 100 donators for top 100 people for the year. 1,800, 1-800-555-LOTL, where I get my friends to provide like funny like infomercials that I'll have to react to and maybe not laugh to under threat of donation. 1,976, a Rainbow Connection cover and possibly a Termit the Frog model. 1,987, The Bite of, where I will be doing a FNAF marathon. There's one in between here, which is there's 2,000, which is the double tax refund. I add an extra month onto your tax refunds. 2,008, which is the orange box, which is quite crazy. Where I play every game in the orange box. And then 2013, the Luigi Trilogy, spelled with an I, where I played the last 2 games in the Luigi's Mansion series. Because I played the first one this time, might as well complete the trilogy, right? That is what we are currently doing. Enjoy this infinitely scrolling thing here. And along with that, I've also lowered the cheapest 2 rewards to be even lower. There was also a poll, but no one really donated to it, so, I guess the hair color that I do, I'll have to put in the Discord as a poll. The idea was that, like, for your donations, depending on who donated, you could choose a color. I should have explained that, I didn't reveal that the hair color one was a thing until then, and I felt weird if I talked about it but didn't have it active. You know, it lessons to be learned for another time. One of these days, I'll know how to use polls and targets in a really cool way. As you can, like I said, we're slowly but surely making our way to 7,000. I have raised so much money that it is more than the bottom 3 of the top 10 combined. Have some more psychic damage. You're welcome. We have 3 people in our community that are the top donators in this campaign, which is honestly so insane to me. It's like the amount of money that these people have raised cannot be stated. It cannot be understated. It's like so much has been done. Like let's just go to some of these people because I want to showcase some of these people's things. Why? Actually, let me showcase some of you. Give me a few days. I'll be jumping up once the Stardew Challenge donos are in. Absolutely. I am not sure. How much are you actually getting for that? I would like to know. Like, I want to see how much. Because depending on how close you are, I do have a thing planned for when. Because later next week, during like the weekend, I'm going to be gone for like 4 days. And like, I'm going to be at a convention. And I may or may not be running a thing where if anybody in our group surpasses my single place, I will donate to their stream. And if I'll give my chat something special if they keep me in the top position during that time. Nudge nudge wink wink. I set the max to 700, so that's what I'm donating in. Ah, so you will have just barely dethroned me. Oh my, we have a challenger. I am so excited. I've been waiting for someone to challenge me. Oh, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. I was hoping that someone would get me up to that point. I was hoping someone would be taking my top position. Gone for 4 days next week. I know what that is. Yeah, you might know what that is. But yeah, let's actually showcase some of the other people in the group. We'll go through the top 10. We'll start with you, Fraz, since you're here. As you can see, amazing person already has raised $5,000 over their lifetime since 2018, which is an amazing feat. I want you to know that, Fraz. You are a wonderful, wonderful person. And you raised with the team Not So Super Squad, as well as the one that we're doing right now. Let's see some of your other campaign. Yeah, you've got some pretty good ones. That's pretty nice. Let's go to your campaign real quick. Oh, I like this. This is actually really well designed. I should have made mine that. TBC, Fortnite is a no-go. 500 Social Anxiety Challenge on Stardew. Raz returns to Fallout 76 again. And then the Mayo Master Challenge, which makes me very concerned, my friend. I don't know what the Mayo Master Challenge is, but I wish only the best for you. $1 unlimited for the bread hat. I'll wear the bread hat for a minute. 5, destroy 3 crops, end the day immediately for 10. These are actually some really good ones for individual games. Open ads. Selling only Mayo and Stardew. Oh, okay. That's a lot less concerning than I thought, but also I'm happy to know that I'm happy. That also sounds like a really difficult challenge, because you'd need chickens, and then you'd need a Mayo machine, and then you'd need you'd need a lot of stuff. Empty inventory, unable to leave farm for 3 days, scorch earth the farm for next season. This is actually really neat. I like the fact that you have these individual rewards for games. I actually did that my first year, and it was really cool, and I wanted to do that this year, but every time I played a new game, I was like, I don't know what to offer, and so I just never did. I'll need to touch bases with you on how you come up with ideas like that, because I wouldn't mind doing that. I think I can learn a lot from you. Poll, which farm should I achieve perfection on? Who do I romance in the perfection run? That's actually okay. So you were using polls that way. See, I feel like a lot of people haven't been using polls, which is sad. Undertale True Pacifist run. If you get $60 within 5 days. You got like a lot of individual donators, which is pretty neat. Oh, that's neat. That's cool. Had the Scorch Earth once, and it came in winter. Oh, so it wasn't. Dang, they didn't time it right. Oh no. Oh man. Oh, that's good. That's good. Let's go ahead and show Pumpkin Pyre, because I think I remember they actually joined they joined my group, I think, one year. No, they joined there was a different pumpkin-based VTuber. Polls are odd. Like, Tiltify hardly plugs them. I guess it's one of those things where, like, you really need to plug them yourself, which is sad. Because, like, but as you see, Pumpkin has been doing this since about 2 years ago, raised about $1,000. That is amazing for 2 years. Let's see how their campaign's been going. They've got about 235. I don't see any milestones. They've just been raising regular amounts of money, which is pretty neat. The fact that they've raised that much without any of the bells and whistles is amazing. They're just showing what the money goes to, and that honestly is sick. Like, there's no beating around the bush with this one. I can respect that. I think that's cool. It's like, it shows that you don't need silly stuff. We love Pumpkin here, absolutely. Like, the fact that Pumpkin has been doing this for like only is able to raise this amount of money without any bells and whistles is just it's so cool. Because, like, that just means that they're entertaining enough that people are just like, yeah, I'll do that. I'll donate money to this good cause. Like that's honestly super heartwarming because like it it's hard to get people to donate money, let alone donate for just a good feeling. And granted, you still get some good stuff that way, but like the fact that they're doing that is amazing. Also, unfortunately, means that there's not really much else I can talk about. They're just cool as heck. Just having like the rewards that are provided. I remember this game also having a big impact on me at the time. Really wonderful, because this is really wonderful because you're supporting. I'm sending all my well wishes. Ah, that's nice. It's like I know the ones that I know of the yeah, of all the ones that I've done so far. I've got like 8 donators, and like there is a major, like it is like a whatever it's called. It's like a hyperbolic graph where it starts at 5, 25, 50, 50, 50, 100, 75, 200. Like it just starts I like how I'm directing with my mouse even though y'all can't see it. Oh man, that's good. That's good. I think we're gonna have an ad shortly, so I might take a short break. I'm really liking going through everybody's things, like during this little just chatting stream, because it also gets to show other people that can like be donated to. And I'm totally not doing that because I want someone I want someone to fight against. I need a challenge. Anyway, I'll be right back. I will be right back. I promise. You enjoy the ads. All right, I'm back. Ads are probably almost over. I think maybe. So while we're waiting, let me go to Sariel. Actually, before I go to Sariel, I'm gonna go to Mellow Club for this next one because Mellow Club actually started not the same year that I started, or maybe they did. When did I start? Now that I think about it. Yeah, I started the same year that Mellow did. Yeah, so I started the same year that Mellow did, actually. Technically, the day right after they had joined. And they've raised roughly the same amount that I have, which is pretty neat. It's cool. As you can see, they've raised a fair bit of money with other people. Looks like they also went to a different group for a little bit. Or maybe they just raised a different thing now that I think about it. But yeah, they've raised like a whole lot. Mello was someone that I actually started with, and I still raid from time to time because Mello's just really cool. Mello's neat. I as you can see, they are of the similar mindset of me, where it's not like a bunch of like big milestones, but a bunch of small milestones put together. Let's see. They got the profile pic, smarter than a fifth grader, cat model stream, St. Jude nail painting stream, Scuff Tarot stream, horror game time, make new merch, Inzoi, ASMR, Chug Jug cover, marble merch giveaway, and then their original goal of 500, which nice. Create clubs cards, hurry up and finish song, TwitchCon cosplay. So they're heading to TwitchCon later. Reanimate alerts and reanimate new raid alerts, as well as a face reveal video at 1,000. Oh man. But yeah, like they got all of these milestones. They don't have any individual redeems. It's just kind of whatever, which is again kind of amazing for the kid. Rocket referred me for Rocket. Okay, so I'm guessing that's how the actual thing will work. Is that like if someone donates money through like the Amplify link, it'll say for and then whoever the person is. So like it'll be individual stuff. That's kind of neat. Pog. Thank you for inspiring me to raise for this cause with my own art. I'm so grateful to be friends with someone who's so passionate about raising for a good cause. Keep being you, Mello Bobello. Thank you for your dedication. Love, Jay. That's adorable. That's so cute. I love that charity can bring people together in that way. That is such a cool thing. Let's see. Next up, let's see Sariel. This will get the bottom three out of the way. As you can see, Sariel has raised 300. They started again the same year that I did, which, again, is neat. Like, it's neat to see these same people who have raised money around the same time I have, which, it's nice. Let me just see how their campaign is going. Let's see. Bean Beetle stream, storybook reading. I'll play Nuclear Throne, Gary's Mod, Hello Neighbor, Desert Bus, special message from Homer Simpson. Pint of Pilk. Oh no, why would you do that? No, people can barely stomach a sip of that. Why would you do a pint? Jump King stream, as well as the Grand Coco Style Magic Show. Oh, man. You got their milestones, their rewards, bring the pain, summon him. 30 minutes of Cloud. Handwritten letter. I will write you a handwritten letter addressed to you with the fanciest parchment I can find. That is amazing. Oh, man. Gotta round it off to 200 for the kiddos. Oh, God, that's so neat. Next up, Olska. Olska's a big fan, is a good member of the channel. They actually started raising money the year that I hopped out. I believe I hopped out of I think I had done 1 year where I made my own charity stuff, and then I skipped a year. I think last year was when I skipped. And then the year before that was when I started, and I think they had joined the group because like I let the group that I made kind of just do its own thing, and I think that might have been this one, but I could be wrong. But they've raised $1,000 over the past like 2 years that they've been doing stuff. Past year, actually, only a year. Let's view the campaign. But I know Olska. We've known Olska for a long time now. I know Olska was really worried because like last year, they raised like $200 something, like, or something like that. How much did they raise last year? Actually, now that I think about it, definitely was more than that. Oh well, they were really worried they wouldn't make as much, and that's why they put their original goal at 300. I'm really happy that they've surpassed that goal. It makes me really happy. Choosing new emotes. Also, Olska's an amazing artist, so all of their stuff is like a lot of their stuff. Wow, 200 for all the channel points refunded. That's a scary amount. That's why I put mine at. I didn't put it at anything. You guys don't know how much it is. But 300 hitting their original goal. They got to react to Skibbity Toilet, which is I don't know. And then they have their Olska Skibbity model. The Olskibbity Olska. I'm sending him that right now. I'm like, your model better be called Olskibbity. Oh god, I had to send them that. I'm like, there's no way they can avoid that. Oh man. VTuber model giveaway at 600. 700 becomes an animator YouTuber. Give away another 5 emotes. Chat chooses what color that they dye their hair, and then they rob a bank in Roblox for charity. I'm not gonna lie. If someone gets if Olska gets to 1,000, then I'll message him and be like, "Hey, do you need some help robbing the bank in Roblox?" Name written in their Discord, googly eyes on their body IRL. You'll just have to trust them, because we're all VTubers here. Discord role, tweet anything. Draw you on my whiteboard, PNG on stream, draw you an emote for 15. 200 for a VTuber model, and then they have all the special ones that you can just leave there. And that's where Elback's other 200 went. That was the model, I believe, right? Yep, $200 for a VTuber model. Very very happy about them. Oh man. Then of course there's Reishi, and Reishi again, amazing person. Put this all together. Cannot be stated enough how grateful I am for Reishi. Reishi is literally one of the best people because they put this whole group together. And they put it together back when I first started. Hey, you need an accomplice to rob a bank in Roblox? Exactly. Do you need a getaway driver? But yeah, not Roblox, Reishi, Roblox. But Reishi put this whole group together, and I believe they put it. They've been making stuff on Tiltify for since 2021, and that is roughly around the time that they started raising money for charity, and they've made basically $1,000 every year, which is amazing to think about. And the fact that they let basically any VTuber who was willing to put in the elbow grease and all that to raise money for these kids really makes me so happy, because it gave me my start in VTubing. It gave me the confidence boost I needed to make the community that I have now. Reishi is, for better or for worse, one of the dominoes that led to me doing the stuff I do now. I know Yonk is the reason why I considered streaming at all, but this was the push that I needed. This is how I met Elle. I met Elle during my first charity event when I was playing Paper Mario. And I can't imagine a life where that didn't happen. I don't want to imagine a life where that didn't happen, because all of these things that have led up to me now are things that I would not change for the world. If I got a time machine, I would give it to somebody else, because I'm not risking ruining the life that I have now. I'm so lucky to be here. Anyway, Next up, I didn't even look at Reishi stuff. I just talked about how cool Reishi was, and I'm like, we don't even need to see their campaign. Let's see their campaign. 50 for a profile pic, 125 for 4 new emotes, 250 for the lava chicken cover. Oh God. God, that's a good one. That's a good one. I mean, to be fair, you guys already have the option to choose a music cover in the Discord because y'all earned it. So like, if that ends up being the cover, then I guess that's the cover. La 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 lava. Chicken. It's the boss. It's the boss. Their original goal of 500. The fact that they only set themselves at 500, knowing that the past couple years they've raised 1,000, is honestly super humble. Like, honestly, like, it made me worried when I set mine to 1,000, where I'm just like, where I look at this and I'm like, oh no, did I overestimate my own abilities? But nah, they just know what to expect. And then 750 is way smarter than a 5th grader, which is amazing. Hello, Cypher. I hope you're vibing well today. They got their stuff, their milestones. There we are. The Red Scotsman has donated. Don't mind me. Just appreciate a good cause. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. That's real sweet. Oh, lava chicken. Oh man. Next up, Scytheridge. Hello. Welcome all. Don't that jar look nice. Oh man. That's good. They've raised a total of 500 over the course of now. 500 for your first ever like charity event is so amazing. It's like that is an obscene amount to raise on your first ever charity event. Let's see what they've been doing. And that makes sense. They got, horror movie, 24-hour stream, chat picks any horror game, cringy ASMR, cosplay any character, IRL end of the year, 18 plus karaoke, and their original goal of 500. VR meet and greet for 600, 700 to reveal a new model, muzzle toggle, cooking stream, and Brat ASMR. Oh man, some of y'all are weird. But you're cool, and you do stuff for a good cause. So, weird in the good way. Voice note thank you, add OC to a drawing page, add name on the moon. I will add your name on moon, not on the moon. I was about to say, I'm like, you got access to the moon? Name on thigh, cough art. Certain type of art will come out after the fundraise. Art. Okay, got it. Neat. Looks like they've got 3 people who have donated a specific amount of money. It looks like Pancake has been the I've been seeing that name all over actually, which is kind of neat. Oh man, this is just neat. This is cool. This is awesome. Oh man. Next up, we've gone through Mellow. Let's see Lumen Diva. Follow me for... Yeah, and they've done a bunch of other charities. The Gaming League of Women, Twitch Streamers for Palestine, Children's Relief Fund. Amazing relief fund right there. Should absolutely, free Palestine. Absolutely. Let's see. They've already raised $600. Profile pic for May. Make a blue sky post. Unlock game. Honkai Star Rail. Lumen reads old fanfics. Minecraft streams. Bring back Chibi drawing challenge. Unlock game Nero. Oh, that's a good game. Oh, that's a good game though. And then their original goal of 200. The fact that they've already tripled their original goal is amazing. Does mean that next year they should absolutely raise up their initial goal, though. 12-hour stream, Sims stream, scuffed cover, reading stream monthly. Also, okay, so that's a thing that they will do once a month from then on. That's neat. I might consider that. That seems like a good idea. Facecam streams for the rest of the month. And then they got vlog content, which I'm assuming that there is more between these and that they are unlocking them as time goes on. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know. Milestones, top donors. Yeah. Okay. Got it. And then we've already shown Soliasura. And actually, no, we haven't. Soliasura. Let's see. They started 2023, raised about 1.6K. Wow, okay. 500, no milestones in between, just whatever you can do. I cast Snipe Danny. Please, God, send him to the Skippity Toilet Baby Shark crossover in Detroit. Joshua Hasinski donated $500. Bingo Bingo Jamgo Coruscant Fet. I donated 5 Hunfo Chat Trust. I feel like this is at the edge of the generation that I just do not understand, but I respect the hustle nonetheless. I respect it all. Oh man. God. We've done so much already. I don't know. Wolves, I don't know. I don't know. I saw the message and I felt compelled to read it out loud. And I was just like, you know what? I don't think I have the software to process what coding language that was. Now I'm just imagining someone coding, but all the terminology is just it's just like Gen Alpha. That sentence gave me more mental damage. I'm so sorry. Oh man. Oh god. Like there's so many cool things that we've done. Like we've raised so much money. Like every streamer who has raised money has raised 1,307,276. And we've raised 1,000 of that. We have raised like so much money. And we're hopefully throughout the rest of the month we'll be raising more. Like I said, I'm going to go over what you've all unlocked last time. Cooking stream, what you have the chance to unlock, I guess, more accurately. 1,150 is a cooking stream. 1,250 is adding a 24-hour marathon. There is a code language that's all oohs and owos. Oh noes. Oh man. Oh god. I at least understand coding, at least more than Gen Alpha language at times. I feel bad for Olska, who's going to have to see they're going to have to react to Skibbity Toilet, and I don't know what's going to happen to him. It's going to be terrifying. 1,350 gets us a maid dress. 1,420 gets blazing. 1,500 gets a 24-hour marathon. 1,690, nice. 1,750 will max out that sequel marathon. 1,800 will get us 1-800-555 Lottle, and then we have the gap right before the oncoming storm, which is the Rainbow Connection, the Bite of 87, the Luigi Trilogy, the Orange Box before that, but you can't see it. Actually, no, the last one is the Luigi Trilogy. Oh, no, you did not. Listen, you set me up for that joke. It was so good. There's a coding language where there's all oohs and oh-wohs. Oh, no. It's like I couldn't pass that up. It may be low-hanging fruit, but I'm a really dumb giraffe. It may be bait, but I'm a very dumb fish. Oh god, it is pretty good though. Anyway, as you can see, this will be the thing. I'm not gonna continue any further than this. There are technically two after that. One of them, which is a full year of tax refund, and then something called and then one where it unlocks all of the basic things for next year's charity event. So instead of having those be the base, we basically move everything down, which will be interesting to say the least. Anyway, I should probably go ahead and get ready to raid out because there's not really much else I can talk about. I'm kind of I've done it. I've done the thing, and therefore it's time for me to send you all off. You know, starting next stream, everything should be set up to be, if I can remember it, everything should be set up for all the stuff. Pitchfork's going to be going wild with punishment, so be sure to pop in for that. Did anybody go live? I want to make sure that I'm not I want to make sure there's other people who I can send you guys off to. I don't see any. Well, we'll just send you guys off somewhere. Let's see. You know what? I'll send you off to Z the Wolf. Good, good. I know Zach's good friends with him, and I'm good friends with him, and they have this cool thing with rating that I might pinch and turn into my and make a thing for myself at some point. Slash exclamation point raid Z the Wolf. All right, they're playing Minecraft. I hope you all enjoy. As you can all see, you can join us on the Discord. You can find us all over the internet, as well as get merch to support the channel. That all being said, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Take care. Thank you.